is this so hard? I accidentally fell asleep again and it's now 8 in the morning. Oops. And it's now suddenly rainy outside. There was definitely sun before, but now it's raining and I can feel the seasonal depression kicking in. I just spent like 15 minutes just on my phone and I felt terrible, like indulging in everyone else's opinions and thoughts and everything. I just feel like shit now. Like I feel terrible. I had a hate comment, like that's just really affected my morning and I wish I never went on my phone. Anyway, I'm gonna start my day and try my best to not let it affect me because I have all you gorgeous, amazing people, not some miserable little lemon.
This is a good time to remind yourself that you can't pour from an empty cup, so recognizing that you're in a slump is the first and most bravest step. I like to think of having an empty cup as a metaphor for burnout. Once your cup is completely empty, you are probably not taking care of yourself, let alone taking care of anyone else around you to the best of your abilities. Burnout can sometimes look like little to no motivation, amplified anxiety, exhaustion, emotionally overwhelmed, and or just feeling like pure shit. So if you're anything like me and feeling flat and unmotivated lately, you've come to the right place because today we are going to work on getting out of this slump together. I like to break up my days into simple steps, which might sound silly to some, but sometimes the thought of doing a full task can be overwhelming, especially with the distractions of my birds and brain fog. So instead of saying, I'm going to read my book, I tell myself, I'm going to read 2 pages. And it works every time. Vegemite on toast has been my go-to at the moment. And I know what you're thinking, but Vegemite is packed full of B vitamins, so it makes me feel like I'm doing something right with my body while I desiccate into the abyss.
So yeah, I just desperately need to revamp my life at the moment and get out of this slump that I am feeling. Like, I just feel so anxious. I feel so nauseous from the anxiety. I'm just really frustrated. Like, I feel like I've gone back into my old habits and I feel like I can't focus properly. Like, I don't really have the drive or the ambition right now. So I feel like today is going to help me get out of this little slump. I mean, it's a start. Like, I'm not going to magically feel 10 out of 10 once this video is done and dusted. Like, I'm still going to be dealing with the slump. I'll be dealing with it probably all week, to be honest. I'm just gonna sit here and do my makeup real quick, just so I can feel a little bit more alive, a little bit less ghouly, you know, it's giving ghost. Good step to getting out of a slump is to actually get out of your pajamas, because I find that when I put my dressing gown on, I feel like the day is over, you know, like I feel like I can't do anything because I'm so cozy, I'm so snug. Like, these are still comfy clothes, but at least I can like leave the house in them. Just ended up endlessly scrolling for like 20 minutes. So like I've taken 10 steps backwards with what I'm doing today. But anyway, I've caught myself out red-handed and now I'm gonna go do the dishes that have been piling up and I'm really regretting it. Until my hair appointment, so I thought that I would just chat to you guys, give you guys a little chitty chat because it's been a while. I have been pushing my body's limits a lot lately. Like recently I went clubbing. I never go clubbing. Like, who the fuck am I? That doesn't happen. Like, it was a good night, but I was so anxious the whole night. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I danced for like 2 seconds and I'm like, all right, I need to get away from everybody as soon as possible. So that was definitely pushing a limit for sure, but because I haven't been looking after my body properly, my body is more anxious than usual. Like, my body doesn't have the energy to tell the anxiety to calm the fuck down and go away. I also feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life at the moment. Like, ever since I turned 25, I have been having the biggest life crisis. My brain's trying to tell me, oh my god, you should have completed all these milestones by now. You haven't done a single one of them.
You're a failure.
Like, I just feel like everything I'm doing is useless, and everything that I've done these past 3 years with like YouTube and Instagram, despite the massive amount of growth, and I'm so excited about it, I just feel like my brain is trying to convince me that it's not good enough and I should like have a house by now or have a family by now and all this stuff. And I'm just like, what am I actually doing with my life? But anyway, I'm just spiraling because I have nothing else to do. Like, I feel like once I get my hair done, everything is just gonna make sense and everything is gonna be good. Just time to get rid of the regrowth little moments here because it's giving greasy. Last little look at my hair before I get it done. I'm so excited. It's been the longest time since I was like a full blonde. Plus my hair is like really annoying me now. Like, it's at that stage where like I just let it do its thing because it's so annoying. It'll be good to tame the mane today, you know, tame the mane. There's so much brunette that they'll have to get rid of, but I'm so excited. Hair reveal in 3, 2, 1. I got a full head of foils, but I also got a little bit of a root shadow and some money pieces at the front. I just can't believe I'm blonde again. Like, actual blonde. Not balayage, not half blonde, not ombre, full
blonde.
I think I'm just going to do like a night shift. Not a night shift, a closing shift. So like when you work in hospitality or retail, you have a closing shift and you do like all the cleaning and you get ready for the next day kind of thing. So it's easier for the morning shift people. It's kind of like that. So you just tidy up, clean and get ready for the next day. So it's a lot easier for me in the morning, and hopefully it will motivate me to not sit on my phone and actually get my life together, kind of, maybe. A big old bowl of garlic butter pasta because I'm absolutely craving it and I haven't eaten since breakfast. Like, I'm absolutely
starving.
So I decided to go with Old Faithful garlic butter pasta. It tastes so good. Like, it's just butter and garlic and a little bit of thyme, a bit of olive oil as well. Like, this is so good. I can't wait to dig into this.
For me?
Absolutely not. Just what the doctor ordered. Honestly, probably not. If my doctor saw that, she'd probably have a heart attack. I am blonde, what the hell? Good morning, girls. Went on my phone this morning, but I only checked the weather app and I scrolled Pinterest. So I'm feeling 10 times better. I still need time to wake up because my body is like zombie right now. So I'm gonna read a little bit more of my book. Instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna read a book, you know, I'm gonna do a chapter or something, you just tell yourself, I'm gonna read 2 pages or 5 pages, whatever you're feeling. 9 out of 10 times you will want to continue on. You're just like, oh my god, this is juicy, let me keep going. If you cut down the steps, then it's so much easier to get through. So I'm gonna go ahead and read 2 pages of this book. I'm actually gonna change my bedding because it's been an embarrassingly long time since I've changed the sheets. Spark, I'm gonna do an eye mask because I feel so heavy in the face right now. I'm just gonna use this Garnier hydration eye mask. Ooh, that feels so good. This is supposed to reduce eye bags and dark circles, so I almost had the urge to go on my phone, but instead I'm gonna do my daily gratitudes because I feel like this is obviously a better alternative to going on my phone and potentially seeing a hate comment. I think it's time for for these to come off now because these are feeling as crisp as the Sahara Desert. My skin has just sucked that all in.
Now playing Let's Dance to Joy Division by the Wombats on Spotify.
Yes! Please learn from my mistakes, please learn from my mistakes. Okay, makeup. Ow. Makeup is done. We are feeling good. Honestly, when you're in a slump and you're feeling lazy, put on some really good feel-good music. For me, it's the Wombats. Like, that will get me pumping. You'll feel 10 out of 10 afterwards. Like, I just feel like I've just been to a concert, you know? I've got a lot of energy. I think it's the caffeine. So we're gonna go use that energy to, 1, hang out my bedding because it's ready. And number 2, I want to go down to the juice bar and buy myself a little snacky snack, as well as get a juice for Tyler and give it to him at work because I'm just that girlfriend. I'm back and I got a juice and I'm feeling good. I'm not gonna say that like a walk is the heal all and end all of ending a slump. At the same time, I feel really good and I'm just saying, like deep down, I still feel rutty. I still feel lazy. I still feel a little bit anxious, but at the same time, in comparison to yesterday, I'm feeling so much better. I also got myself a little avocado toasty from Subway because I'm absolutely starving and I can't be bothered making my own breakfast right now. Like I'm feeling lazy. This is really good. Like this is hitting the spot. So I got myself a little V because it doesn't hurt to have a little pick-me-up when you need the extra pick-me-up. I feel like everybody's rut routine looks different to everybody. Like what is going to work for me may or may not work for you kind of thing. Like I know personally that me getting out of the house and me going for a walk is going to make myself feel better, as well as dosing myself up on caffeine, which is not good, but like you only live once. Anyway, and it's just crazy because even like the small little differences of like not going on social media and leaving the house and, you know, treating myself to like a little treaty treat has instantly made my day so much better than yesterday. If you're in a slump, if you're in a rut, if you're having a day and it's just not going your way, I know that you're a strong baddie, okay? If you need an energy drink, go have an energy drink. Don't feel bad, okay? Indulge, eat the cake if you want to eat the cake. I freaking love cake. If you need to sleep until you feel good again, sleep until you feel good again. When we're sick and, you know, physically break a bone, we need to rest in order to feel better, right? It's the same with our mental health. Absolutely. If you're not feeling good, take the time to rest and rejuvenate yourself again. Take all the time you need, look after yourself. I know you're a baddie. You've got this. You've got the power to drag yourself out of this. I believe in you, okay? Bestie, you've got this. That I wanted to run by you guys while I sit here in my comfy fresh bed with Emma, who's running away. Never mind. I feel like everyone's slump day is very different, and I feel like everybody's ability to get themselves out of a slump is also very different. Like it kind of depends on like your situation, what you're going through, your mental health, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like there's definitely 3 ways that you can get out of a slump, or just to help motivate you. Number 1 is limiting phone time. Absolutely, take it from me. I feel like our brains are so conditioned to just go towards the phone any chance we get. Like as soon as we wake up, as soon as we're waiting for something, like, or you're so bored of a movie, like we just check our phones because we're waiting for something. We're trying to dig for that serotonin that 9 out of 10 times we will not find in our phones. I just feel like our brains are so conditioned now to search for serotonin through likes or funny videos or like validation from others. It ruins us from the inside out. Like, don't get me wrong, I love phone time. I will spend a lot of my time on my phone. I just feel like limiting it, not going on it in the morning or at night time, or just trying to fill your days with better things instead of trying to find the serotonin in the phone. Does that make sense? It's a little head down there. It's so cute. Number 2 is definitely going outside. And as a homebody myself, I know what you're thinking. Whether it's going for a walk or just getting some sunshine, some fresh air, take your morning coffee and have it outside. Like, just something so small can really impact your day for the better. Even going for like a little drive around the block or to a little park and just sitting in your car. Something as simple as that is so motivating. I don't know why. And number 3.
Before I continue on, I just want to say that if you are struggling further, I understand it takes a lot more than these 3 basic things to pull yourself out of a mental health slump. Personally, these do help me, but I'm also in therapy and deal with a lot of my mental health behind the scenes, but please don't hesitate to reach out to qualified support when you're ready. Therapy was one of the best things I ever did for my mental health, so don't be afraid. It's completely normal to want to talk to someone. I'm sending you my love and strength. I've also left some information and resources in the description below if you are curious and wanting that help. So I love you so much. You've got this. Let's continue on with the video.
Eating properly is also very important. I know I sound like a weird health person right now, but like, it's amazing what food can do for us. But the difference between eating like whole foods and eating processed foods, there's a massive difference there, especially within your mental health and your mind. Like, if I eat processed foods and junk, I feel like shit, you know? And that's what I have been doing, and that's why I feel like shit. I don't even know if any of that made sense because my birds are so loud. I can't concentrate. You're a baddie. You're a bad bitch. You are enough and you are loved, okay?